the truth of the matter is, I'm madder than hell. But if you don't kiss these motherfuckers' asses to a certain extent, they fucking hang the phone up on you.
Victim of in the past where I was false charges were put against me against the state's attorney's office. I still see that you are needed, but what I'm trying to figure out, I'm trying to possibly keep a woman. There was a guy named Sergeant Stephen Yates that was going around, you know, raping young women, and there was another guy by the name of Dondell Daniels that stole somebody's laptop, and then there was a guy named Branson Mystic that these are cops that were, you know, that were prosecuted. And Miss, I'm absolutely floored. It's just like what happened in, you know, in Oklahoma.
Now, you'll notice that she wants to interrupt me. These are common cop tactics. And I highly suspect a lot of your relatives in cops, they're all in these other different organizations too.
City where this cop was going around raping young women. Well, see what happened, miss, is my side was not allowed and included. I'll tell you the situation, okay? Let me just tell you the situation, okay? Thank you for not hanging up. I'm floored. I was in my home, and there was a super loud car stereo across the street at a business. Jeannie's Laundromat. I very civilly, I went over, I said, pardon me, do you mind? I went in there, and I went in there with a cell phone so that they couldn't turn around and put false charges on me. So I recorded everything, how I was civil to the person. I even asked him, I said, would you mind turning it down? And I said, why don't you learn to play a musical instrument, like a guitar or something? See, I've spent many years trying to master the guitar. I don't play a boom bass. And then, see, miss, what happened is, next thing I know, the cops, there's two cop cars. This was on Sunday. I think it was June 5th. Forgive me if I've got the wrong day. June 5th, 2016. And the cop comes over with a paper, like, if you come back over to Jeannie's Laundromat, you know, even though I did not do anything except in a civil, as a matter of fact, I put it on YouTube where I was civil to the guy. Not only that, the guy threw gang signs at me. And all you gotta do, this guy was a high-ranking gang member because he had a symbol on his vehicle that he tried to hide. And I'm absolutely floored. You know, I read the mission statement of, you know, Glenn Hess's state attorney about talking about, you know, that we pride ourselves, you know, basically in protecting victims. But what about when a person is a victim of the cops? I'm a victim of a cop hate crime. I did not do anything except, and God, if I'm across the street, a 4-lane highway, miss, I want to thank you for not hanging up, please, okay? If I'm across a 4-lane highway, do you ever hear them loud car stereos? Okay. Do you hear? Are you lucky enough not to hear them coming through your home?
Correct, yes, I am.
But you hear.
Okay, see, the state's attorney's office under 6005 of the Florida statutes, it is his duty, not option. It is his duty to arrest every one of these motherfuckers. But you see, the state's attorney, he needs the goddamn cops, the bird dog motherfuckers. He needs to stir up shit all the time. And I'd love to see how many people have been arrested on, like poor Michael Dunn. He's in jail for the rest of his life because he asked a boom car punk motherfucker, Jordan Davis, over there in Jacksonville at a gas station. to turn down his fucking bass. No, maybe he might have said, hey, fucker, turn it down, motherfucker, you inconsiderate motherfucker. He may have even said that. Still, who's the one that started the trouble? See, the cops, they don't go on who started the trouble first. They go on charges. And another thing, these low-life motherfuckers, here's another thing people don't know. These cocksuckers, they declare themselves as fucking victims. Yeah, on the goddamn charge I had, they wanted to charge me an extra 70 fucking bucks. Them goddamn son of a bitches. See, they got all kinds of rackets. Not only that, I firmly believe the reason why they take homeless and throw them in jail, harmless homeless for quietly drinking a beer, is because they're getting paid hard cash from every jail in the United States. Cops are getting hard cash. They're getting fucking kickbacks. That's what the fuck's going on.
Traffic, right?
Yes.
And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to safeguard our wonderful ambulance and fire department people. And the thing is, this is January 2016 was, protect our responders. And I tried calling the Bay County Sheriff's Department. I tried calling the Florida Highway Patrol, Lieutenant Brown. I tried calling so many different people only to protect our ambulance and fire department people. And so now I got a grudge against me. See, I can't figure out why it is I couldn't just make one phone call to the cops over 5 years ago and said, yeah, there's these loud car stereos. They're putting people in danger. And I can't understand why I couldn't have made one phone call and they said, sir, you're right. And I'm just absolutely floored. I'm a victim of a cop hate crime because, number one, I didn't do anything except what any good citizen would do. And I'm wondering about the people in the laundromat. What kind of hell were they putting up with in quiet desperation?
Okay, let me ask you a question.
Sure, go ahead, go ahead.
So you're not getting any assistance from the local law enforcement. Have you tried contacting the Florida Department of Law Enforcement in Tallahassee?
Yes, miss. I contacted Brian Harlow of the Florida Department of Law Enforcement, and then I contacted somebody that was higher up in executive investigations, and nothing was done. I have called so many people, and all I'm trying to do, miss, I'm the type of person that as a matter of fact, let me tell you something. One time I found a bunch of cash on the road. Why don't you ask, I think his name was Police Officer Gay, if a person didn't come up on a bicycle there, and instead of putting the cash in their pocket, they gave it to Officer Gay, I think his name was, or something like that. And go to the Panama City Police Department, and I'm going to tell you something. I could have used that $300. I could have used that identification, but, the better part of me said, no, turn it in. And I did it. And I was told after so many days, if nobody claims it, that I could claim it. And I said, okay, who's the one that claimed it? And I said, when I went back after the certain amount of time, they were very, very sketchy on the information. It's like they stole the money from me. But I still think we need cops, okay? My heart goes out for Sergeant Kite that was murdered by Robert Bailey, okay? My heart goes out to a guy that was down there in Tarpon Springs, Florida. A boom car not only killed him, ran him over.
That was Charlie Conduct. I think it's Konditdc. Charlie Conduct was answering a call about where somebody complained about a boom car. And so he went down there and in Tarpon Springs, Florida, and answered the call. So that was his last call, and he ended up being shot and run over. This is the mentality of these motherfuckers. They don't give a shit about nobody.
Backed his vehicle up over him. and I can't remember his name right now. So even though I'm a victim of cops, I see we need them, but I can't understand. Here I am, miss. It would be like you reporting something, a crime going on, and then the business going, well, you know, I have an idea that the people at the business there did not want me videotaping, you know, with my cell phone camera in there, because they were trying to hide and conceal a crime. And this guy, he took off like a bat out of hell. And he threw gang signs at me. And as I said, I have personally met Glenn Hess. Okay, when he was running for state, you know, for state attorney, St. Andrews Park. Go to Google, type in PDF, oath of arrest and prosecution. I gave Glenn Hess something so that people could be less likely to be falsely accused. And see, I want to thank you for not hanging up, okay? And as I said,
I definitely understand your frustration.
Yes, and I've tried calling
the that you know, I know that Lisa Lee is not available. Is there someone that I can let you try to speak to? I don't know if they're in the office or not, but you know, I'm just kind of a lowly receptionist, so I don't know. There's not really much that I can help you with.
Well, here's the thing. I would not want this happening to you. How do I know that maybe by us making it to where everybody, when a cop comes to the situation, how do I know I might not be protecting one of your future generations, one of your loved ones, because of the facts are, the cop wasn't there in the first place. So who do they decide who to declare who the victim is? And who do they declare to decide who the perpetrator is? You see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And so, you know, as of June...
See, you'll notice, never admit anything. Never admit anything. See, the reason why they do that, they've probably been coached by cocksucking attorney motherfuckers, lowlife motherfuckers. The same cocksuckers motherfuckers that have made laws to make it to where they've told the general public, oh, you need permission to record. Hell, motherfucking no, I don't need no goddamn permission.